大家好，我们今天继续来录制《Her Story》。那么，距离上一期录制已经过去了很久了这边的备选词好，然后，但是呢，我们还是来理，得亏是游记的这个游戏笔记啊，我们来理一下，再来理一下游戏的逻辑。就是说，这个女人啊，她是双胞胎，她有个双胞胎的妹妹。但是他在出生的时候被护工助产士跟他母亲说他已经死掉了，所以他的母亲那边就以为只有一个孩子。之后助产士将他领养成为他的继母，但是他继母也去世了。在继母去世的时候，他就只能跑到自己的妹妹家中，两个人就扮演成了一个人，他们两个人扮演成一个人，然后在社会上生活，去学校呀，然后什么的。在以此基础上，他们展开两段恋情，一段是西蒙，一段是伊夫，对吧？然后伊夫这一次恋情比较特殊，妹妹跟伊夫上床了之后，嗯，第一次就怀孕了，这导致他们的这个伪装不得已进行下去了。但是他们两个又同时喜欢这个男的，然后所以说现在不知道他对他妹妹做了什么。在游戏中几个时间节点，就是18号他被西蒙，哎，对18号西蒙失踪，然后18岁他们认识的西蒙，对西蒙是第二个男生。18号西蒙失踪，他这个人过来报案，然后30号7月3号被揭穿，之前他是汉娜，之后才是真正的他。然后基于此，我们要展开一些推理。然后，没错，好，那么我们开始吧。把这个麦克风放在键盘的后面，这样方便敲键盘，被挡着不会被挡着。
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did.
我好像看过。Yes， 这个。
Let me see. Yes. I drove in here because I remember well I went over the river. And then there was a church there. Yeah. And I
6号、
probably
27号。
well, I remember seeing a street sign called Princess Street. There it is. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it must be this one. There.
怎么着了？27号你干啥了？你跑尸去了？哎，打错了。
Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
用户标签哦，标 A，OK。
Yes. I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from the payphone, and then headed back.
27号。
About 8 years back, it was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup. About 8 years back, it was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup. Coffee, I guess. Milk and sugar.
好。没什么有用的信息啊。看过了，然后。
Thanks. Please find Simon. I love him so much. She's crying, I guess. She's
这个照片
sad
在干什
because
么？
she thought she saw her husband with another woman. But it's okay, because she finds out it wasn't her husband, it was his
Right.
brother. And so it's fine.
啊？哈哈哈。
Yes, this is it. He made it himself.
这
It's
是
a
一个镜
special
子
one-off.
啊，镜子。哦，没看这个啊。
Not really.
30号。
He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner.
Eric
He
我
asked
知道，
returning favour. Diana's a really good cook.
他们俩出来了
Into
之
her
后，
trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off Ceefax, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
，magic，给我有 magic。
I think it was that time, the first time, at the house, in his bed,
3号。
that I got pregnant. Amazing, right? This fucking magic sperm.
他妹，
And they say lightning doesn't strike twice. I didn't tell him. I missed 3 periods. I had pretty irregular periods anyway, but 3. I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us. I didn't tell him. Just waited. Hannah and I were meeting for our birthday, and I told her because I thought she would be happy for us both. I think she was.
有点吓人。还是3号。
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously, I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, well, that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
啊，不会主角是我自己吧？我是不能吧？我天哪
！His body didn't reveal.
一个词儿我记了。
His throat. It looked like his throat had been cut. And I didn't see his glasses. He has these thick glasses. He doesn't always wear. Okay, she's being chased. They're trying to catch her because she did something bad. I guess she broke the rules. Or maybe they think she did something bad. Maybe it wasn't her fault. She looks scared, not guilty. Maybe it was mistaken identity. Did they catch her there? I don't know.
嗯，
It lasted about
我没有见过
6
3号
months.
之后的录像。
I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird in a way it hadn't been before.
对的。妈写的是什么？写的什么是 V 吗？
That's all that matters, really. The baby. Simon's dead, but the baby, that's how he will live on. Our baby.
哦，30号发现Simon已经没了，是吧？
You're reaching here. Oh, I don't know why. No, I've never cheated on anyone. I've never taken anything from anyone. Simon is dead. But I have my baby to care Why are you trying to make me sad? Why are you so obsessed with sex and affairs? You cheated on your wife. Is this your thing? It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon. No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford.
What?
Rehearsed? You ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer. Is that your evidence? Of course I thought about what happened then. It's all I've thought about. My husband is dead.
他现在问题是我不知道怎么选择。
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them. I hoover, I dust every week. Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust and she said, if people asked, tell them you do it once a week. But every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day. Ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret
你
like
不
that.
更甚一点？真的是。
Like I said, I think I was popping out to get something, ran out of something, had to grab something. I sometimes drive too fast. If you want, you can arrest me for that.
好，3号。
This
1
is
点
a
警
nice
换。
room. Is this where you take people when it's time to arrest them?
哦，这已经给他定罪了是吧？这个时候。
Can you arrest someone who doesn't exist?
哦，然后后面那个什么，说了，他是不存在的那个人。
Okay. I've given blood before. Do you need to take that for your records? Nothing like this has ever happened to me before.
哦，它的顺序是按照前和后的。你搜一个事情，它会按照时间顺序给你先放它18号，然后是27号，然后再放，最后放30号和3号。
Well, fine, considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people have been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. I mean, worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't looked in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. couldn't get the blood out. And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation. So... Like I said before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room.
Oh.
His throat had been cut. There was a lot of blood. Yeah, he was dead.
这个倒影真的很，我像是那个什么。
She was sat behind him. She had my wig on. And she'd been there all day.
没有回来了。
And she had blood on her. And she was in shock.
哎呀，对，所以说有一个人冒充她，把她丈夫杀了。这什么东西啊？How it going down there? You down? SB 是我老板吗？I will have a bit longer. Hey, you down? 我不能说其他的，只能说 yes 和 no。这应该就是我们已经满足了进结局的触发条件，现在要进结局了。就是现在要，如果可以的话，我可以进结局了。
The bruise. I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes. I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policeman. I found the body. Really? Okay.
1号。
Here's the rest. Oh, they laid a body on the dock to dry. Oh, the wind and the rain. Till a fiddler with a fiddle came walking by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle bow of her long hair. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made a fiddle bow of her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made fiddle pegs of her finger bows. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made fiddle pegs from her finger bows. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle out of her breastbone. Oh, the wind and rain.
有点掉散了
The
这个。
sound could pierce a heart of stone. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. But the only tune that the fiddle could play was, oh, the wind and the rain. just the only tune that the field could play was all the dreadful wind and rain.
好，
Anything you say may be used as evidence against you.
笑容凝固在脸上。
Can you imagine? I tried. I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen. I slept with so many boys, men. My body refused. I think my period stopped because hers had. I was pretty ill. I mean, how could we stay the same now? Felt like Hannah had really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths. We had become different.
我觉得之后你找一个这种专门理性人线的书去看一下，大概是能猜出来这个什么样的故事，但是。
It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present. We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
挺好的。
At
25
the
号
time, they said it was poison, food poisoning. I mean, I felt so guilty. If I'd still been at home, maybe I could have done something. I didn't. I mean, I don't know. Something must have happened to him on his way home. He could be hurt. I mean, why hasn't he phoned? I don't know.
嗯，
From when I woke up. Okay. I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict.
是
We
的
both
餐。
had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake. Children sang me happy birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. It turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
嗯。
Yes, I always pull it shut and then lock the bigger lock with the key. No, I don't think it was. I turned the key, but it was already unlocked.
“这也就是说，啊，打错了。
There's married couple stuff. A stupid argument, nothing specific. No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to.
大概是这样。
Bruce? Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen, and the chair slipped, and I kind of hit the door with my face. I mean, it hurt like hell.
Here.
I thought it made me sound suspicious. It's not a normal thing to do to drive to the other end of the country. I wanted to keep it simple.
对吧？
I know it was stupid not to tell you everything. Saying I spent the night in Glasgow when my husband went missing, I thought it would, distract you from what was important. It's different now. Now he's...
Hey.
I didn't. I slept in the car. I left about 9 that night.
哦，这是她丈夫死的那晚。那很怪，好吧？
I sleep on the right side of the bed as you come in from the door. You can tell because I have 2 pillows and he just has 1. Simon was very moral about that sort of thing. He wouldn't just walk out there and sleep with anyone. He wasn't that kind of guy. He took his marriage very seriously. Are you sure? What would he be doing in Oxford if there was no conference? I remember calling him. He said it was boring and he spent most of the time at the bar.
3号，主要是3
So
号。
I moved out. Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings. So I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
这是之后他那个什么，他跟他妹妹的轨迹变了，是吧？
Nothing else happened that night. We talked, then I said goodbye. Then next week I was singing in the bar again and there he was. And again the next week. He offered to buy me a meal. I told them I had already eaten.
不是西蒙吧？
And so we got chips and ate them on the beach instead. When we said goodbye, he asked me to kiss him. Romantic.
Romantic, huh?
No. I told her it was one of my boyfriends, someone I had met in the bar. I think she was happy. But I could tell she was thinking, why couldn't it happen to her and Simon? They were the ones with the real life. Why not them?
Speak.
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us. so we could then disprove it rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
有啊。
No, they were shut. Most of the windows are really hard to open anyway. They're stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. Could have left a door open accidentally. Or there's a cat flap in the back door.
但是我不知道它有一个第二个那个什么。之后可以去看一下解析。
Okay, you got me. I'll confess. We were there. It was a dirty weekend. Simon was going to expense it, pretend it was a business trip. I used a made-up name. We stayed at the hotel, had room service, didn't leave the room. Had a great view of the river, and you could hear the church bells. Like you said, it was very romantic.
OK。好，那么由于时间关系，我们今天就玩到这里。那么我觉得下一期应该就可以玩完了，我们已经弄了不少了，当然还有不少了。好，我是和大家拜拜。